Hello and welcome back to Motorways. Today we are driving Jeep Compass. This is the latest updated model. The variant we have is Model S front wheel drive 4x2. We will talk about the exterior design, the interior features, backseat comfort, what engine do you get, and how does it drive and how is the ride quality of this vehicle. So if you like this video, please consider liking it and please subscribe to our channel and let's get started with the engine. Now let's see the engine of Jeep Compass. You have a latch under your steering wheel. The hood is quite heavy. This shows the build quality of Jeep Compass. You get good insulation around here, which is good. It's not hydraulic. You get 2-liter turbo diesel engine with 170 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. This is the same engine you get in Tata Harrier, Safari and every other vehicle. You don't get any petrol variant. Petrol option is not there. No hybrid engine option. You get only turbo diesel across the variants. 2-liter, 170, 350 Newton meters. Now let's talk about the Jeep Compass exterior. What you get in the front and the back. Here you get nice smoke grill pattern, which looks very good and premium for this Jeep Compass. And you get you get daytime running lights over here, LED daytime running lights, projector headlamps, fog lamps. You don't get normal connecting tail lamps and headlamps in this like each and every other car you get today's market. This boxy and rugged look looks very premium and it looks good, but it's a subjective point. Everyone will like it or not like it. It's their choice. You can tell me in the comment if you like this design or not. Personally, I prefer this kind of rugged and boxy look for an SUV specifically. And then you get the radiator over here and grill over here, the number plate area. Now let's get to the side. You get 18-inch wheels, 225/55 R18. You get nice looking rims. The rim design is very good and nice looking, and the tire profile is also good. You get all disc brakes, all 4 disc brakes here also and in the back also, which is good for a safety and stopping distance. Then you get nice square wheel arches, which enhances the look of this Jeep Compass. As it is a SUV, it looks good in this. Then you get the indicator on the outside area. Then it is a dual tone. It is a black and a grayish tone in there, which looks good. But if you choose another color, this dual tone will look more better compared to a black. But black is a good color. It is also a subjective point. If you like this black color, then you get compass badge, door color, body color door handles. This brake also in the back, front and back. You get the roof rails on the top and shark fin antenna over here. And you get a nice spoiler over here, which is helpful for reducing your drag. In the back, you get halogen tail lamps and indicators are LED. Keep branding over here. And overall, the look of this Jeep Compass is very good and rugged. It looks good. Now let's check out the boot of the Jeep Compass. You can open it using your key, or you also have a button inside the cabin. Double presses. It is electrically operated. It's the good thing. If you have some luggage in your hands, you don't need to open it by hand. That is a good plus. This has 438 liters of boot space, and you get good light in the dark. If you want to see what you have kept, it's helpful there. You have a luggage tray, a parcel tray, and you get subwoofer over here and some pro hooks to keep something, and you get 60/40 split. I'll show you how it works. You have to go in the front. There is a latch besides the headrest. You can see now you have, it's not completely flat, but it's quite flat. You can keep things and 3 people with more luggage you can carry. Let me close this. That is it, and you have to press this to open the bottom. You get 16-inch tires, which is 2-inch smaller spare tire. This is a space saver, so that is fine, not an issue. And one thing I would like to notice is you have a tailgate closing button over here, but I'll show you why it is not the appropriate position for the button. If I close this, it keeps on closing and it detects after some time and then it opens up. But this position of this button is not appropriate according to me. It can be placed on the tailgate, which is more appropriate. But it's fine, it's there. You can also close it with your key. So that is a good thing. You don't need to press that button to close. So now let's see the safety of Jeep Compass. You get 6 airbags as standard, ABS with EBD, traction control, and all four disc brake, TPMS, ISOFIX child mount on the back seats. And this vehicle has not been tested in global NCAP, but it has been tested in Euro NCAP and it has 5-star. But seeing the build quality of the vehicle from inside and outside, this will also score a 5-star according to me in global NCAP if it is tested. But it is a solid build and safe vehicle to opt for. Now I will show you what features you get inside the cabin of Jeep Compass. The door is quite heavy. There is a lot of insulation because it's a very pricey car. Here you will get power doors for all 4 windows with auto up and down for both the front windows. And then you get memory seats. 2 settings are there for memory seats. You get powered recline, powered front and back, recline angle also, and also lumbar support. For both the front passenger seats, you get all electronically adjustable seat, which is a very good thing. Now let's get inside and see what features do you get in this vehicle. So now we are sitting inside the cabin of Jeep Compass. This is the key with the Jeep logo and boot open, lock and unlock. But there are 3 dummy buttons. I'm not sure why. It doesn't look good for this price point to have a dummy button in your key, but that is okay. Now let's see what you get in. This is the steering with 3-spoke steering. You get cruise control settings over here, and this is the digital driver display. And here you have infotainment system of 10.1 inch, which has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and also there is a navigation. As the name is Compass, so we have a navigation. That's just the thing. And you have 360-degree camera. Let me go back. You have surround camera also over here. The touch feel is okay. It's not like very laggy or very it's very smooth. It's not very smooth, but it is quite easy to use. It's not very difficult. The camera quality is okay. For this price point it can be a little better, but it is okay. It's not very problematic to judge what is around you. So in here you have, like I already told you, we have my memory function and the electrically adjustable seats for both the passengers. You have electrically adjustable outside rear view mirror, and here you have the option for adjustment of your headlights. Headlight adjustment is over here, auto, upper, dipper, and all the adjustments. And you can also have the additional adjustment of for your headlights over here. Now when we see the digital driver display, you have 5 options. You have TPMS, and your average is on the left, and the temperature. This is the tachometer and the speedometer. You can also change the view like this. Yeah, it is quite good and looks quite premium, as the price of the car is also very premium, so it justifies about that. Now you also have ventilated seats on both the front seats. It is controlled by the screen. You go to this button, comfort button, your AC adjustments, and your ventilation is also here. Let me start the car and show you. Now ventilation is off, AC is on, temperature is quite high, it's already reduce the temperature. You get dual zone climate control, so for both the front passengers can have different temperatures accordingly. Ventilation and the temperature that may reduce it. You will not be able to hear my voice clearly. And you have automatic climate control with dual zone. AC vents are neatly tucked in the dashboard, and it looks very neat and premium for this price point. And the overall the quality of the dashboard is very upmarket and very premium. You have soft touches over here, soft touches over here, and then the door panels. The door panels do have a little bit plastic, but it's not like a cheap plastic. It does have soft touch over here. Like unlike other cars in this price point or little lower than this, you don't get this kind of premium interiors. So for that, Jeep, kudos to Jeep to have such a good interior in here. And the build quality is very solid from outside and from inside also. This finish is looking very neat and very upmarket, and all the these panels are like glossy panels for the AC and in the center. But it does have like little scratches, and your fingerprints will be there if you have to keep on cleaning it from time to time. Again, there are some dummy buttons. I think these are for 4x4. Earlier, before the update, there was no automatic transmission in the Jeep Compass. If you want an automatic transmission, you have to go for 4x4. With manual, you didn't have that option. Now they have given it. So you have a 4x2 front wheel drive with automatic gearbox. That is one nice thing for driving. Not everybody goes for 4x4 and off-roading. So that is a one nice touch there. So these are buttons might be for the 4x4, but they could have removed it. Doesn't look good. Here you have wireless charging and two USB ports, type A and type C. You can off the screen and mute buttons are there. Now let's see the glove box. It is not that big for the comparison of the size of the vehicle. It is quite small, and there is a light, but it's not cooled. So it is usable, but it could have been a little better over here. And you have door pockets, two bottles you can store in all the four doors. You have 1 liter. You can store 2 liter actually on all the four doors. So that is a good thing. The center console, you have decent storage over here. There is a 500 rupees note. And cup holder with a mobile holder in the center. You can see you can hold your mobile here, and two decent or big bottles can also come here. The seats are quite comfortable and large. They hold you very well. The underside support and the overall sitting is very nice and very comfortable. I will also tell you when I drive how's the overall ride quality and how does the seat feel when you drive on the road. It has leather seats. The steering also has a leatherette over here. This has auto IRBM, not the manual one. Obviously for the price point you pay, you should get auto IRBM. And vanity mirror for both the passengers. This one has plastic, so yeah. And panoramic sunroof. One touch. It does open in one touch, and you can also take back the lid completely all the way back. This adds in lot of airiness and light inside the cabin, which is very good. You have to separately close this and this, but only one touch. One touch closes the panoramic sunroof, and the shade also closes in one touch. You have to both the buttons over here. You can see over the inside the rear mirror, and you have like halogen lights over here, and you can open the boot from here also. You have the lid, you have also in the key. So now let's go to the back seat and check how the back seat comfort is. Now I am sitting in the back seat of Jeep Compass. The seat is positioned according to my driving style, driving position. Now I have like good knee room, good feet room. Under the support is very good. Also the headroom is not very much because of the panoramic sunroof, but it's okay. Maybe more than 6 feet people can have trouble over here, but I am 5'11", 5'10", so it's okay for me. And the roof line is very good and soft. But in the front the overall quality was very soft and good, but here you can feel hard plastics around over here. But in the where you have to place your arms, it is very soft. Also the door opens quite wide, so you getting in and out is not a problem. Even if you are old or young, anyway, there is not an issue. It's quite easy to get in and out. You get AC vents with the blower control, USB, and 12-volt charging socket over here. And you get 3 adjustable headrests, which is a very good thing, and 3-point seat belts. Again, good thing for a safety thing. You also get center armrest with 2 cup holders and 1 mobile holder. The back seat comfort is quite good. The recline angle is also good, and overall sense of space is very good. It's roomy and airy in this here, and when you open the panoramic sunroof, you get lot of air and light on here. So it is a good place for to be. But one thing that is an issue, I'm not sure the third passenger if he sits in the center. I don't have 3 people to show you. So when I am sitting in the center, I have good knee room and leg room, but there is a center tunnel over here, and the under support is not great when I am sitting over in the center. So I don't think 3 adults would fit over here because of the shoulder room. So that is an issue. But overall, it is a 5-seater, but 4 people will be very comfortable in Jeep Compass, and 2 adults in the back seat. They will be very comfortable. Now let's drive the Jeep Compass and see how's the ride quality and the driving dynamics of it. So you have the automatic gear over here, put in drive. The one thing I've noticed, like the electronic parking brake doesn't automatically disengages, but it is not disengaging. I'm not sure why, but it sometimes disengages, sometimes it doesn't. So that you have to see. This has very good road presence. That is one very good plus point, because it is very boxy and chunky looking. Let's see how it drives on the bad roads and the normal roads, in the city roads. It has a 2-liter diesel engine with 170 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. So it is a quite powerful engine. But it is a front wheel drive, as I told you. It's a 4x2, not a 4x4, which is like quite practical for most people because they don't go off-roading every time. I mean, driving inside the city. So this is a quite big vehicle, and you don't see the bonnet edges. So if you're not used to driving a big vehicle, you have to be very little bit careful. If you are having the habit of driving big vehicles, then there's no problem. But if you are switching from a hatchback or a small compact SUV, this is a quite big SUV comparatively. The competitors of Jeep Compass are like MG Hector, Tata Harrier, even Creta you can say, because the dimensions are nearly same. It is a little bigger than Creta, but it is quite pricey and expensive end, because it is an American company, and as I told you, in the interior you get a lot of good quality materials, and the build quality is very strong. Now I am driving on normal roads. I don't get any bad roads, I will tell you. Driving in the normal roads, city roads, it doesn't feel like it is a big vehicle, but it doesn't feel like very big vehicle. You're driving a very big vehicle. The steering is electronic, so it's not very heavy. It's quite easy to maneuver and drive around. There is a sense of turbo lag. You don't get pickup right away. I think around 1800 RPM you get the pickup. So there is a turbo lag in this, evidently. You can see it. I'll try to make a U-turn from here and see. The stalks are on the left for the indicator. If you are driving in the Indian city roads, Indian cars, the German and American cars have the wrong way around. So according to them it's the right way around, but for us it's the wrong way around. I am making a U-turn around here. I will put the turning radius in the screen. I don't remember it now, but it is okay. It's not very difficult to maneuver. You have buttons behind the steering wheel for muting your audio or changing the media. that is a little bit strange because we have it on the front of the steering, not behind the steering. But there are no pedal shifters because even if it is an automatic, you don't get pedal shifters with this vehicle. There is a bump over here. It was not too bad. It was quite good. But you will see a little harshness, like stiff suspension, when you're going slowly, because this vehicle is not set up for that. But when you go over the bumps in a good speed or a very high speed, the bumps are absorbed really well. But in the slow speed, slow city rides, there is a little bit harshness and stiffness in the suspension. The overall visibility is very good. The windscreen, the side view mirrors are very big and chunky. But this IRVM, the inside rear view mirror, is little like small, and also because of the 3 headrest, visibility to the back is not great. But you can always switch on the camera, the surround view camera, from going to the menu. This is little inconvenient because you have to take your eyes off the road. Okay, the surround view camera doesn't on when you are driving. I thought it would work because as a 360 camera in most vehicles, you can keep it on while you are driving. The rear view camera can be on while you are driving, but not the surround view. That is a little strange. I think surround view should be on because it would be easy to drive in the city if you are not sure where your vehicle is. You can place your vehicle a little better with that cameras. Also, you don't get any advanced driver assistance system in this. No level 1, level 2 ADAS, simple cruise control, and no blind spot monitor or anything. I think which is a miss for this price point. It is almost like this model on road in Nagpur is 35 lakhs on the road. So for this price point, I think they should provide this kind of features, because most of the competitors, which are like almost like 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs cheaper than this, they provide this features. And yeah, some people will say in the comments that these features are not useful in the Indian streets and everything. That is fine, but it is an added safety, and like emergency braking is very useful. Adaptive cruise control with stop and go is very useful. As if you are in traffic, you can set the speed. The vehicle will drive quite easily with it on its own, and it will be very ease on your foot in the traffic. Also on the highway when you are going on a long journey. So these kind of features are useful. They are missing in the Jeep. If you are looking for that features, so you cannot opt for Jeep because it's not in here. And I don't see any recent updates. I'm not sure there will be any update for this vehicle because it recently got updated in 2023. So the ride quality when you're driving slow is little stiff. The suspension setup is little stiff. But when you are on a highway and you're cruising, when you're going a little bit higher speeds, so the ride quality gets very nice, because like the Jeep is made for a 4x4 vehicle, though it has only 178 mm of ground clearance, which is not very good for a 4x4 vehicle, but it's okay. It is quite enough for you in the speed breakers and the bad roads we have in India. But it's not very ideal for any off-road conditions, but it's okay. That's what you get in this Jeep Compass. But now with the front wheel drive itself, the suspension setup is still the same. It's a little stiff when you're driving slow in the city. Like this bump, it felt a little like a jolt, it felt, but it's not very uncomfortable. It is best suited for high-speed driving. You also get a good dead pedal over here because that is an automatic. Your left foot is like not doing anything, so you can rest it over here. And the overall ergonomics is quite good, and the sitting position is very good. You can adjust your height with electronically adjustable, and the seat comfort is very good. I have not driven it for very long, but for the small city rides I did, it is quite comfortable, and it's not very difficult or very uncomfortable. Just when you're going slow, the ride quality is little stiff. No other complaints while driving. So let's talk about the verdict of Jeep Compass. According to me, this is a good option to choose for if you're looking for a SUV. But you have definitely good SUVs at lower price point, like you can go for Tata Harrier If you want 7-seater, go for Tata Safari or XUV 700. You can also opt for MG Hector. Even Creta is also almost similar size. It is a little bit smaller. But if you are looking for a solid build American company, it is Jeep. And this vehicle is really good to drive. It has good build quality, good interiors. In the cabin, I showed you what you get. The build quality of the interior and the fit and finish of the interior. The quality you get in the interior is very premium and very upmarket. So that if you're looking for an upmarket vehicle and a vehicle that would like you will feel good in sitting inside, so you should go for Jeep Compass if you're looking for it. Otherwise, if you will feel like it's an expensive vehicle. I'll put the price of this in the screen. You can check out the ex-showroom price. It is an expensive vehicle, but if you're not looking for something like this, you can have other options as I mentioned. I also did an review of Hyundai Creta. I will put that link over there. You can see how that vehicle is. But according to me, if you are looking for an upmarket, good vehicle, solid build quality, a rugged SUV, Jeep Compass is the one. So if you like this video, drop us a like. If you don't like it, you can also unlike it. And subscribe to the channel for more such content. Thank you.